Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Beyond the Brokenness.
Have you ever just sat and felt overwhelmed, like your mind won't slow down?
Yeah, it's like constantly racing, worrying about tomorrow, stressing about today, and regretting yesterday.
Exactly. And it feels like the world almost expects us to live like that.
And that is why Romans 2:12 and 2, rather, hits so differently. It says, Do not be conformed by this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Now, that tells me that this anxious, overwhelmed way of thinking is not how we were meant to live.
So you're saying, Judy, you're telling us the problem isn't just what's happening around us, it's what's happening inside of us.
Yes, because the battlefield is in the mind, and God is saying, Let me renew it.
But how do you even do that? Because thoughts just come.
They do, but we don't have to agree with every thought. Renewing your mind means replacing truth with lies.
Like what?
Like when fear comes, you're not going and tell you you're not going to make it. And you answer with, God is my provider. When anxiety says you're alone, you remind yourself that God is with me.
That sounds so simple, but not always so easy.
No, it's not easy, but it's intentional. It's daily. Sometimes it's moment by moment.
You know what helps me? Remembering what God has already done.
That's Psalms 103, right?
Yes. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits. That part, forget not, means we have a tendency to forget.
We really do. We remember our problems faster than we remember God's faithfulness.
Exactly. But listen to what it says he does. He forgives all our iniquities, heals all our diseases, and redeems our lives from destruction.
And he crowns you with loving kindness and tender mercies.
Hey, you all, that's not a distant God, that's a personal God.
And a compassionate one. Verse 8 says he's merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in mercy.
Slow to anger? That one gets me. Because sometimes we think God is quick to be disappointed in us.
But he's not. He's patient, he's merciful, and compassionate.
So when we mess up, instead of running from Him, we should run to Him.
Because he is merciful and he's there waiting.
But even knowing all that, worry still creeps in.
It actually does. Life has real pressures, bills, health, family, and the unknown.
And the what ifs.
Always the what ifs.
What if things don't work out? What if I fail? What if something goes wrong?
And that is why Jesus spoke so directly in Matthew 6:34 when he says, Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself.
That sounds almost impossible, though. Like, how do you not worry about tomorrow?
I think it's not about pretending tomorrow doesn't exist. It's about trusting that God is already there.
So, instead of trying to control tomorrow, then we trust the one who already holds it.
Well, exactly. Worry is trying to carry what God never asked us to carry.
Wow. Say that again.
Worry is trying to carry what God has never asked us to carry.
That means every time I'm stressing about the future, I'm picking up something that doesn't belong to me.
Yes. And it's heavy because it was never meant for our hands. It was meant for his, guys.
So, what do we do with it?
We release it. We give it back to God in prayer, in trust, and in surrender.
That word, though, surrender, is hard for people.
And I think that's because it feels like losing control. But with God, surrender is actually gaining peace.
That's really a blessing. Peace instead of pressure.
Rest instead of striving.
Trust instead of fear.
You know what that all ties in all together?
What?
Renew your mind, remember his goodness, and release your worries.
That's it.
That's the rhythm of peace right there, actually, now.
Renew. See, we're condensing this now. Renew, remember, release. Renew, remember, release. The 3 R's.
And when you do that, guys, you're not facing, when you do that, guys, something shifts. Not necessarily your circumstances right away, but your heart.
And when your heart changes, everything feels different.
Exactly, because you're not facing life alone. You're walking with God through it.
So even if things aren't perfect,
God is still faithful.
even if I don't have all the answers,
God is in control.
even if tomorrow feels uncertain,
God is already there.
guys, you know what I'm realizing?
And what's that?
Peace isn't found in having everything figured out. It's found in trusting the one who already has.
That's it right there. That's it.
Yes. So today, we're choosing something different.
What are you choosing?
We're choosing to renew our minds, to remember God's goodness, and to stop worrying about tomorrow.
Now that's a powerful choice.
It is, and I know it won't be perfect.
But it will be intentional.
And that's where transformation begins.
So if you're listening right now and your mind feels heavy, take a deep breath.
I took a breath. I'm breathing very deeply. You don't have to carry it all.
God is merciful.
God is faithful.
God is with you.
And no matter what you're facing,
Don't worry.
God
God's got you.
you. If this message has been a blessing to you, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And remember, Beyond the Brokenness is always praying for you.